Assalamu everyone, hope so you all are going great and well. So welcome back to my YouTube channel, welcome back to the video, welcome back to the lecture. Hope so you all are going great and well. If you're new at my YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get a notification of my each and every video. And as well as if you have any question on English to math science, you can comment on any of my video. I'll go through that as soon as possible, as soon as it will be possible. So today the topic which we are having is the jealousy germ. So this is our today's topic. Today our topic is reading skills. Like today for me it's speaking skills and as well as reading skills, and for you it's a listening skill. So listen to me. Beckham, Emilius. There was once a small and famous bakery store, Emilius's bakery. Customers had to wait. Customers had to wait in a long line to buy the baker's goodies. Amalius, the baker, and his assistant, Beckham, would very often talk with the material they used in their recipes: the flour, the sugar, the cheese, the salt, the olive oil, the yeast, the butter, the resins, the sesame, and a whole lot of others. Together, they were a great team. They got on well with one another and always helped each other. And all was well until late one night a terrible jealousy germ stepped into the bakery. At first, it stood on a small. At first, it stood on a small cupboard which was between the container of butter and the can of olive oil. After a little while, the germ got closer to them and started telling secrets in their ears separately. The olive oil and the butter looked angrily at each other. I'm white and fluffy, but you're stealing the best recipe I could be in. I don't want friends like you from now on, said the butter to the olive oil. I am pure gold, but you push your way into the most of our recipes because you can't stand people talking about how much I'm worth. I would be better off without you, the butter answered with an equally angry tone in its voice. Since then, they both turned their backs to one another and never spoke to each other again. Later on, the jealousy germ turned the sugar against the salt. I'm much better than you. Everybody adores my sweet cookies and my donuts, said the sugar to the salt, with its chin and nose raised high. You are good enough only to bring toothaches to people. My Spanish pies have won an international award, answered the salt. Big deal, and stop backering or I'll take your words down. That wall and tear it to pieces, threatened the sugar. After that, the jealousy germ made sure there would be another fight too, one between the wooden shovel and the floor. If it wasn't for it, if it wasn't for me, you would have been nothing in your life," said the floor to the shovel. The wooden shovel was insulted. It stood in front of the floor, ready to attack. If I give you If I give you only one punch, you'll separate all over the place. Then you will see who is nothing in his life, it said. A little before daybreak, when Amalius and Beckham came into the bakery to start work, everyone in the store was exchanging angry looks. What's going on here? You have got to work together. We are a team. We have got so many things to do today, Amalius said to them. Forget what's been happened and be friends again. Come on, shake hands, begged Beckham. But the fighting wasn't over yet. As long as they continued the fight, the jealousy germ got fatter and fatter. Amalius couldn't understand how all this had started until he heard the germ laughing out loudly. Catch it! It's going to destroy us! Amalius shouted and started running after it. Behind him ran Beckham, the can of white cheese, the bag of flour, the can of olive, the shovel, the baking cups for cupcakes, the roller, the baking pans, and the larger jars of olives. They were chasing the germ all around the bakery store. Suddenly, the germ disappeared, and everyone thought it had left the store. It appeared again in the following morning. It had hidden itself inside an empty sesame box like a silly fox. It approached the donuts and got them into the fight with the cheese pies. Why are you standing in the best place in our store window? We are the ones who should be standing here, shouted the well-baked cheese pies to the donuts. Oh, get lost! Got to the other side of the window where you belong. You're stealing customers from us, answered back the delicious-looking donut. The basket kept pushing each other. That set the fire for a real bad fight, with punches and kicks, this time not only with words. Amalwas and Beckham tried to part them, but it was impossible to stop the fight. Everyone they were all upset and shouting at each other. Poor Amalwas, he could no longer plan what to bake, so he stopped accepting orders. The jealousy gem was really enjoying his life. Amalwas couldn't find a way to get rid of it, so he got an idea to clean up the whole store with a gem spray and a strong bad smelling cleanser. Dad said the gem would either leave the store or die. He said to Beckham, but the jealousy gem neither left or nor die. Instead, the gem spray and the bad smell from the cleanser made it all the customer leave holding their noises. So one day the jealousy gem was hanging on Irwan's ponytail. Irwan was Amalu's cousin. It started swinging back and forth. It also looked its tongue out to the Amalia's. The baker could not stand this anymore. He took the baking shovel and forwards as he hit the Irony on the head with it. Irene was so mad at him that she asked all the relatives near to shop from the cousin's bakery again for what he had done to her. When Amalga's friends and neighbors heard about what happened with Irony, they believed Emmanuel was out of his mind and was afraid of going to the store. No customers came to small and famous bakery, so finally the bakers had to close it down. Without Emmanuel's baking around, the jealousy germ had become the master of the place. It made everyone life miserable. The salt, the sugar, the butter, the olive oil, the shovel, the flour, and the cheese pies. The donuts had no friend to turn to, as they all became enemies. Their days were spent in boredom and laziness without any interest or purpose. Early one morning, while the jealousy germ was still snoring, the olive oil and the butter were looking at the people walking past the store's window. Their same people used to come shopping at the bakery. The canned olive oil gave a quick look at the container of butter, how many goodies they used to make together with a little butter and a little olive oil. Those old good days, a teardrop rain on the Kane's metal cheek, the container of butter. So it felt his heart break and gave him the cane of olive oil a huge hug. The salt, the sugar, the salt of, and the flour were watching, realized that it was jealousy germ that had caused their mercy. They two started hugging each other. It was then they all made a most important decision to become friends again and open the bakery store. As they were shouting in joy, the germ woke up and was taken by the surprise. Hey, what's going on here? You must have forgotten how much you hate each other. It said, you are wrong. We have forgotten how much we loved each other, answered the sugar. The butter and the olive oil pushed the germ inside immediately to go out to work. Then something happened that nobody expected. The jealousy germ started getting smaller and thinner and more worked together as a team. The smaller, the thinner the germ got, till it became so tiny that no one could see it. So it ran away into the street shouting, help, I'm gonna to distinguish me. The next morning, when Emilas passed by, he couldn't believe his eyes. His bakery store was open again with a lot of famous goodies, sweeties one, and salties one. Just like the old days, the customers started waiting in a long line as before, being returned too, so as they were being great, strong, and happy team as they used to be. The jealousy jump could never be again in a small bakery, not even for an hour. So soon as it sneaked in, it ran away like crazy. But now they knew that how to keep it away by loving each other and working together for all. I hope you like today's lecture. So see you in the next lecture. Stay connected with me. Bye bye. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Ramadan Mubarak.